I think there's something about writing a song that, it lasts forever. Personally, it's about escape, basically. Writing for me is about escaping.
Write your letters full of bricks, gone, write your cities. I do love you.
My name's Dylan Pratt. I'm 22. I've been playing music since I was about 13. For me, it's more about, I'm like a really quiet guy, and I kind of hold a lot in, and I'd say that's writing music and writing songs is the way that I get it out.
For me, because music was so important to me and still is, and to see that in him, and how I know what it feels like to have that so important to you, and how you feel it so much in your heart. And for him, when I see him play live, that comes through. He has so much soul. It's just when he's playing and when he's singing, he's not just there playing and singing, but you could really tell that it's really coming from his heart. When he moved to Seattle, that was something that I told him, is that when you have a gift like that, like what he has, whether it's through art or music, I just think that you kind of have an obligation by having that gift. It's to give it, to express it out to people. So.
Beg for Fire is all about my time in Seattle. I lived there from age 19 to 20. It was a shocking just first month in Seattle. There's only a certain amount of talking to your mom or dad that will alleviate pressure, in your head. And so writing became the way. I don't think I chose to do it, because I had been writing songs before, but it became a way to get out everything that I wanted, everything that I was feeling.
You were that honest kind of love, always reaching out to take your love. You had that honest kind of love, kind that never really stopped. You had the rights to
The way that I wrote the songs, they came out of, I was mostly mad at the world. Didn't things seem like the things were going how I would like them to have gone. And so writing became the way to explore, my head. So honest kind of luck was I went through a breakup that was somewhat of a shocking breakup. I had just moved up, and it was more of a hey, hang on, I still want it kind of song. But that saying is just kind of the way I've always felt with that particular individual. That this girl's too pretty, you know. And I don't know, it's about like a shocking twist to my idea of what this person was.
Honest Kind of Luck is probably my favorite of his. I think it's one of the, I don't know, it's just very raw, you know, all of his songs. I think he just puts himself out there emotionally and lyrically, and that one especially. I think the whole album, you know, is very emotional for him, but I think that song was, I don't know, the most impactful. I think the most valuable lesson I've learned from Dylan is probably just to follow your heart and to do what you enjoy in life. And I think, you know, his whole life he's known that this was it for him. The music was his thing, and that was his passion, and you know, he's followed it since day one. And you know, he's lucky because I think he has the talent for that to be a feasible thing. You know, but I went kind of down the career path, and you know, music's been the thing on the side that's kind of kept me sane through it all. And I often wonder, you know, what if I went back and just devoted all of my resources toward music? And I think the fact that he has this whole time means that, you know, he'll never have regret about that. And I think it's pretty neat that he's followed it and stayed so true to it and worked so hard with it the whole time.
He didn't really show, you know, a whole lot of interest in it until he was about 13 or 14, and then he did, and I could tell, you know, I would show him something, how to play something on the guitar, and then he'd go into his bedroom, and 15 minutes later he would have it down, and he'd come ask me again, show us something else. I was playing a solo gig on a monthly basis at a coffee house, and this was when he was about 14. So I started having him sitting in with me. So that was really cool. That was really, you know, a really cool experience to be playing music with your son. So, and he just kept getting better and better and better. And then he started writing his own music, and then he just blows me away.
Since releasing it, I think it's been a daunting yet exciting like chapter to face. Like there's no that record was about, like, definitely about a certain place and a certain time, and this now I'm kind of on the other side, and I've had fun exploring different types of songs. So it's been a kind of a discovery type period.